Hello and welcome to another Whiteberg Broadcasting Company programme. You are currently watching the Whiteberg Annual Advent Pub Crawl, the series where we travel to 24 pubs around Whiteberg and beyond. You are currently watching pub number 3 of 24. Please stand by for the programme. Well, welcome back to our Advent adventure tour around the streets of Whiteberg and beyond. So we're carrying on our pub crawl here in Linford currently. Now I've fallen into someone's basement. I will get out of here once I've sobered up slightly. There doesn't seem to be a way out physically, so I'm just going to jump up like this. Now the next pub on our tour is the Stag's Head. Now this is a bit more of an equating building. It seems to be from the medieval period, although it may be a mock Tudor. We'll ask Mr. Landlord in a bit. I see him looking through me here. I'm guessing all of these pubs are actually owned by the same chain so far, as they all have similar looking manager. It just might be a family thing. This building has been built by Onion Ring Sasquatch along with Goblin, I believe. Again, I will ask in there once we get inside. The building itself is at an angle with quite a lot of details going on about it. I really do like the use of the wood mixed in with the white concrete powder, white wool, and a bit of dye right there for texturing. And that's a very interesting use of space up here. I have been told there is a nice area around the back, so we're going to wander around to the stables and then on inside. So this stable area here is for use of people. I'm going to have to try and get into it. There we go, without any road in the place. And already I can see a nice extensive place for a stablish. And yes, so Onion Ring Sasquatch has been using invisible item frames here to actually put down tools on top of these tool benches to make it look like a bit more of a blacksmithing area to fixing horseshoes. These horses are currently without AI, so they are just mindless creatures standing here without movement. Pretty sad, but also really good for little details like this. This is actually really cool having horses in here. Now, I like the details at the top here. The use of hay bales in there adds a little bit of extra colour as well. I'll have a look outside in a bit. I'm just going to dip my feet in here. Now, there is a nice little garden as well. I'm just going to wander around the side here and see what's going on in this yard. Oh, this is a huge yard. Wow, that's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. That's really nice use of space there. So you wander around this little walled garden, kitchen garden there, and it's like, oh, and it keeps going on. It opens back up there onto the 3 tons, which is where we were before. I can see the landlord of that pub has not taken my advice from our last visit, and he has not cleaned those windows up. So guys, if you remember from our previous episodes, we are marking these pubs on criteria based on sort of amenities they have, along with some strange attributes. I think this is the kitchen. There's the chef there. He's looking very menacing. Let's wander on through here into the pub itself. So the Stag's Head. Hello, barkeep. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm perfectly fine, yes, good sir. Can you answer a few questions for me on the facilities here locally in your pub?
Sure.
Good. Well, my question really is mainly based on the criteria that I have set out in my guide here for when I do my inspections on pubs. I'm here for a pub crawl / inspection. Don't worry, you're not going to get shut down. You're here from the award, and the award will be this beautiful piece of headwear, if I can get it out of my pocket. Here we go. The Prime Minister's Head is a great award. It shows everyone that you've been visited by the Prime Minister and he has given you his head. Now, my first question goes, what is the distance from the bar to the toilets?
Ta-da.
Oh, that's so easy, so convenient.
Yes, very.
I see someone has some chilies before.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat the food if I were you.
Right, so you do serve food here, I see. Yes, I've just trampled through the kitchen.
Oh, thank you.
There's a man standing on all the food in here. Is that?
Oh yeah, don't worry. He's just the chef.
Oh, okay. He seems to have eaten something. He's now got something stuck in his throat. Interesting use of So my next question really goes: what's the condition of the toilet? And I've seen.
Well, it's in perfect condition.
It's in working order, that's for sure. Whether
I'd call that pristine.
Yes, I mean, it's, no matter where you go in the pub, you can definitely smell the pristine condition of that toilet. It's coming through through all orifices, I would say. Now, my next question goes: do you serve food? And that's a big old tick on the list. What's this little area over here? Actually, this is taking my fancy. Is this just
That's yeah. You can come and sit here and get warm.
Wow.
Because this pub gets very cold.
Yeah, I feel it's a bit drafty in here.
This is a bit drafty.
It is a little bit drafty. And that sort of goes on to my next question. How moist is this pub? Now, on a scale of probably 1 to 17, I think it's rating around about an 8. There is a bit of moisture in the air, a bit of dampness, a bit of sort of je ne sais quoi. That's not really what you say for this, but there is definitely something in the air. I'm going to go upstairs and just have a poke my head in here. Yes,
Well,
that's...
what if I told you the roof was leaking?
I can see. There's a... I can see the
blue.
tarpaulin up there now, currently,
I know.
holding back the water. So that explains my suspicions. It's quite damp in this place. So then the question goes after that: what is the state of the carpet due to the dampness? And
it's non-existent because it flooded.
I can see that. Oh, sorry. I can see a man is trying to. He's trying to use the loo, but I feel he's missed the bucket.
He's slightly misaimed, but that's fine.
Well, let him stagger onto that one. Don't mind us, sir. We're just watching and waiting. Have you passed yet? And the next question is, how Christmassy is this place? It's definitely a 2, I would say, just because of the grotty feel in this place. It has a Christmassy feel.
Grotty feel? What do you mean?
Oh dear, I've offended the man. Sorry, I'm just going to sit in this corner for a bit. And then the question goes, have you got any CDP memorabilia, propaganda anywhere?
We absolutely do not.
Well then, sir, you're under arrest for not supporting the main party. You don't have to say anything, or you will be questioned on, I don't know, the Miranda's law. Also, this is turning into quite a fascist state by the sounds of it. He's run off. Yeah, I'm now the bartender of this place as he's run off. I can answer the next question. Rate my bar. So currently this bar, I would say it's about 6.
Is that good, Mr. Prime Minister Man?
Don't really know, but it is now time for Pimp My Bar. So we like to come around and pimp out several bars to make sure they fit the standard of the day. Now, Mr. Sir's here bar is currently... Is that a moose's head?
Yes, we have a stag's head above the bar.
Well, I'm sorry, but now you've gone up to a 10, so we no longer have to do Pimp My Bar.
Well, thank you.
Well, that's that segment over and done with. Right, I'm going to leave.
Okay. No, you still owe me a tab for several pints now.
Why won't this door open?
You're locked in here until you pay me your tab.
No. I can't spell. Let me out. Right, anyway, guys, so that has been another pub. The Stag's Head here in Linford upon Avon has been very welcoming, very, very, very accommodating. I'm starting to get a great feel for the town, and so far I've marked 3 pubs out of the 4 they have here on a rating scale that no one knows the answer to. We're currently given 1 Prime Minister's Head to one of the pubs, and the other 2 so far have not quite met the bar. Hopefully, pub number 4 here will do so. Anyway, guys, remember, get inspired, get building, and we'll see you next time on another one of these Advent adventures. Goodbye. That has been another programme from the White Burgundian Broadcasting Company. Please stand by for more programming. Do not adjust your set.